So I woke up this morning and it looks like winter has come. Here's the first taste of snow, it looks like, for the year. Of course, it's just like a little, very light dusting, but yeah. Okay, so I went down and saddled up Rusty and went for a ride with him, took him out in the field there, and came back, and within a matter of minutes, this happened. So the snow just literally blew in, and it's only been a matter of minutes here. It hasn't even been like 20 minutes, I don't think, but probably in the amount of time of about 15 minutes or so, this this just kind of happened. So I was just out there. We were just out there on a ride. As soon as we got back into the barn, it started coming down and it just turned everything white in a matter of minutes. What a great treat to start out the 1st of December. Okay, so the snows have subsided for now, and we are just 18 days until Christmas. So what I need to do is I need to take these pumpkins down and I'm going to replace them. Actually, I'm going to use the vases, or vase, whatever you choose to call it. I'm going to use these guys, and I've got one outside, and I'm going to find some winter greens and kind of make some wintry bouquets to put there and then outside on the table. Alright, so because I live in the forest or the hills, wooded area, whatever you want to call it, the natural resource up here, of course, is trees. And I clipped these guys off of a tree that had actually been bent down and was kind of under some brush from the logging. So it wasn't really thriving, so I didn't feel so bad about taking a few branches, but I'm going to go ahead and cut these down and make arrangements in these vases here. And then I've got another one outside for the big vase. Here are these guys down here. These are the winter geese that fly in every year and just hang out in areas where they can, where it's wet, and they can all congregate as a group. We've got these right here, these kind of red looking things. So I'm going to go ahead and clip a few of these just because that'll give me a nice red to go with the green clippings. Okay, so I got back with these berries here to add a little bit of red to the green. So it's just kind of an all natural thing that we're going here. And that's the great thing about living here, is you can kind of find the resources around you. So I'm going to add the red here to the green over there, and we should have some nice kind of Christmassy arrangements. The rains are coming down outside. This here is my patient, actually, and has been for a few days, huh, bud? What? What? Alright. It's actually been right down here. It's okay. By the hoof, right where the leg and the hoof meet, there's a cut in there, and it got infected and it was oozing. So I've been cleaning it, putting ointment on it, and today I'm going to put a wrap on it just to make sure that our buddy here is good to go. It's good to see that he's been recovering, but I got to clean his stall and get to doing that. So in weather like this, when it's really raining, and it's been rain and snow and ice and all that good stuff, but when it's raining a lot like this, you really don't want to let, you don't want to let an injured horse stand out in this for too long, because you got all this standing water, and all these fields really get kind of soaked with water, and so you don't want to have your horse standing out in that, especially with a cut on their leg, because then that's just going to mean infection. So you don't want your horse out in that standing water. It just, increases the possibility of infection, which Rusty already has. So I definitely don't want to leave him out there in this. I know it's tough for him. Well, he might tell you otherwise, because he just gets to eat, in a sense. But he is getting a little bit of cabin fever being in here, because horses weren't meant to be in stalls. But, he's handling it pretty well, and considering the weather being as bad as it's been, I would rather err on the side of caution. I am definitely no equestrian expert, but what I've been doing for his leg here is I've been putting on, you mix equal parts of water and salt, and that's like a saline solution, and then go ahead and make sure you keep the wound dry, wiped down, clean, because it's right in here, right there where the hoof meets the leg. The other thing about wounds, especially infected wounds, you can usually smell them. There's ooziness, and then there's definitely an odor to them. So now that I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and take some of this, which is, let's get it over here to the light. It's just that Bag Balm. You can get this at pretty much any store.